there is no God. In the sense that the way we look at God or we see God, the idea of God that we have, there's an energy that's created everything there is. And you and me, we are all part of everything. That everything also, that particle has to be within us. That is the resemblance, that is the aspect, certain aspects of that source inside us. So that God or that source energy and us are one. But at the same time, we are also separate because that source is a frequency. Okay, it's a vibration, it's energy. We are also that, but we are also matter, physical body. So like there's literally two understandings in the mind of who we are at the same time. Right now, we could be coming to this understanding that we are not just human or we are not just soul. The purpose of this human being is for this soul to experience and to elevate through the physical body. At the core of creation is the energy of love. Now, again, energy is just energy. Love and hate are two spectrums, and it's a perspective to each person. Really, what God means is what I've come to understand is whatever God can mean to you. So if I think that God is love and light and all of those things, then if that is my imagination of God, and if I were trying to be a devotee or be a follower or be a vessel, then I would have to also embody those qualities that I think God is. Okay, and so if I think that God is the other side, like the jealous, the violent, the aggressive, the angry, and all of those things, which can also be true, then those are the sides of me that I would need to bring out to allow that God to come through. So like God is really, as much as you can, like whatever it is that you can make up, that God is truly, because nobody really knows and nobody can really tell you. If you want to look at something as outside of you on a pedestal, the maximum outside of you can look at God to be is the supreme being that has created everything. And the power that you can take from it is knowing that that supreme being is also within you. So you can also create as far as you can imagine, because everything that is created is a figment of some imagination. So what governs everything is cause and effect, right? Because everything that we think, say, be, do has an effect on something external to us, and in one way or the other comes back to us. So there's a cause and effect. That's what we call karma. And so, through my experience, what I have understood is like the safest place to be in this frequency is from the energy of love, because like when you put good out, if everything is cause and effect, when you put good out, only good can come back from it. Okay, and when you put bad out, bad is going to come back from it in one way or the other. It is painful. It takes a lot of courage to be love, and I feel like this energy, this consciousness whatever is happening on the planet can only be solved, resolved, or grounded in by us understanding the message of love from whatever is happening right now. It is painful, it is trying, it is testing, it is all of those things, but eventually this is where it is pushing us. To come to that understanding, there's this heart space opening. There's a lot more emotions coming through people, whether you are looking at it in a good way or not, whether it is like you see the good in it or not, whether you're able to, how you handle it, that's a different thing. But there is an opening of the heart space. There's a lot of emotions coming through at this time. I feel like this is the return of the Christ consciousness, or Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, whatever you want to call that energy of love, is what is coming back now. And this energy is here for everybody to choose, to experience and be. You cannot just know. This is what we have been doing. We give the position to somebody because these beings came here to teach us love and to show us. They were leading by example, but we put them separate and we put them on a pedestal that we assume we cannot achieve, or it is blasphemous for us to even think that I can be anywhere close to this energy. And this consciousness is come back around now for us to understand it in a better way, for us to understand it in a different light, for us to see that this is for every one of us to embody and be. This is not just one person bearing the responsibility of being human or bearing the responsibility of being love, but it is all of our responsibility to be human and to be love and understand what being human and being love really means.